These cases were never solved, because most people think they never happened. But the internet remembers things the news won't touch. Strange voicemails, vanishing roads, a girl who appears in just one frame of video, no arrests, no answers, no logic. These 5 stories have one thing in common: they feel real enough to make you question your own memory. You've been warned. Let's begin. In 2016, a man in Minneapolis downloaded a free sleep tracker app. He snored, often talked in his sleep, and was curious about what went on during the night. For 2 weeks, the app recorded nothing unusual, just rustling sheets, the hum of a ceiling fan, maybe a creaky but on March 14th, at 3:12 a.m., the recording was different. It began with silence. Then came the sound of breathing. Not his, followed by a whisper. 2 words, "Not yet." The voice was low, rough, almost pressed against the microphone. The man was alone. His doors were locked. He posted the file online. Audio experts reviewed it. Some said it was faked. Others noticed something strange in the background. A slow clicking sound, like fingernails tapping on wood. He deleted the recording, deleted the app, and moved on. A week later, same day, same time, the file reappeared, but this time it had no metadata, no date, no source, and the whisper. It had changed. "You're almost ready." He hasn't uploaded since. In 2019, a man from Oregon took a solo hiking trip through a remote woodland area just outside Tillamook State Forest. He brought a GoPro mounted on his chest and filmed everything. Tall pines, birdsong, his boots crunching over leaves. Nothing felt strange at the time. But later, while editing the footage, he noticed a moment. A flicker, maybe something off. At exactly frame 2 and paused between 2 normal seconds of walking. A girl appears, standing between the trees, pale skin, dark dress, eyes fixed on the camera. She's there for just 1 frame. No sound, no movement. He rewound, slowed it down. Frame 282, nothing. Frame 283, the girl. Frame 284, gone. Locals said no children had been reported missing in that area. There were no camps, no cabins nearby. Some online users enhanced the frame. They claimed her eyes weren't reflecting light, as if the camera didn't recognize her as human. The man deleted the file after a week, but according to his Reddit post, sometimes when he walks near trees, his phone glitches for exactly 1 frame. In October 2020, a woman in Colorado received a voicemail from her grandmother, a simple, tired voice saying, "Why didn't you answer the problem?" Her grandmother had passed away 3 months earlier. The caller ID matched the landline that used to sit in her grandmother's kitchen, a number that had been disconnected. The house emptied and sold. At first, she thought it was a prank, but the voice was unmistakably her grandmother's, calm, slow, and a little sad. The voicemail was only 6 seconds long. No static, no glitches, just silence after the question. She saved the message, posted about it online, and within days, others began sharing similar stories. Voicemails from dead relatives, disconnected numbers, even calls that played old songs only the caller would know. One user enhanced the audio. Beneath the voice, layered almost imperceptibly, was another line, whispered backwards, "I'm still waiting." She deleted the voicemail, but her phone keeps creating a new recording every night at 1:47 a.m. Each one is empty, except for the breathing. In 2009, a couple was driving cross-country when they stopped at a rundown motel just off Route 6 in rural Pennsylvania. It was late. Only 1 room was available. According to the woman, the place felt strange from the start. Dim hallway lights, a buzzing TV that wouldn't turn off, and worst of all, the mirror. It didn't feel like a mirror. She said her reflection lagged, just by a second. When she tilted her head, the mirror took too long to follow. Her boyfriend laughed it off, called it stress. The next morning, he was gone. Clothes in the closet, wallet on the table, car keys untouched. But no trace of him. Police checked the security footage. He was seen walking into the room at 11:03 p.m., but never leaving. They scrubbed hours of tape. Nothing. When the motel was torn down in 2017, the original mirror was found in storage. It wasn't glass, it was two-way, bolted to the wall, with scratch marks on the other side. In 2014, a man was driving home late at night through a quiet part of upstate New York. He'd taken the same route dozens of times, but this night, his GPS, it rerouted him through a street he didn't recognize. No name, no lights, no other cars, just fog and silence. He drove slowly, thinking maybe it was a detour, but the road just kept going. 40 minutes passed, then an hour. No turns, no signs, no end. Finally, his radio crackled back on, but it was playing a news broadcast from 2012. His phone buzzed back to life, the date on the lock screen, August 11th, 2014. But the man insists it was October 2020 when he got in the car. When he finally found an exit and returned home, everything looked the same, except his phone wouldn't update the date. It's still stuck on 2014. Sometimes when he tries to change it, the phone freezes. One time, just for a second, the Maps app showed the road again. No street name, no directions, just one word: continue. One of these stories is true, but we won't tell you which one. Which case felt the most real to you, or worse, which one felt familiar? Drop your theory in the comments, and whatever you do, don't ignore the strange things your phone does. Tonight, new mysteries every day. Subscribe while you still can.